West 501 and two men in two states are now in jail for two murders committed 43 years ago.
That's right. Imani Payne joins us live in studio with more. Good morning, Imani.
Good morning, Chris and Heidi. 65-year-old Larry Don Patterson was arrested yesterday morning in Oakhurst, Oklahoma, more than 1,000 miles away from where the murders took place in 1973. 65-year-old William Lloyd Harbor was also arrested, but in Linda, California, near where the murders of two young girls took place. Valerie Lane was 12 years old and her friend Doris Derryberry was 13 when they went shopping at a mall in November of 1973. Their bodies were found the next day, both killed by a shotgun blast at close range. The case went unsolved until it was reopened in 2014. Using technology not available in 1973, officials received a DNA match for the two suspects arrested. Chris and Heidi.
All right, thanks. It's time to take a look at what's trending on the web, and Imani Payne joins us with more. Imani, what's trending?
Well, I got some cool stories. We're talking Colin Kaepernick, South Park, some intense sports.
South Park?
Yeah.
Did they get a hold of Colin Kaepernick?
Well, we're going to get into that.
Right.
So let's get started. We're going to start with some press conference, though. So when most people see someone trying to speak to strangers on the street, you know, we usually assume they're trying to sell something, right? But give that person a microphone and a camera, and we suddenly listen to them. But, you know, as a reporter, Heidi, I'm sure you can attest to this. That's not always the case.
Yeah, not at
Maybe
all.
it's just with us.
So this is like an impromptu press conference that breaks out?
Kind of. So it's this group, Improv Everywhere, and they tested this idea. So they set up microphones on the steps of a New York building, and they let strangers hold a press conference where they pretty much talked about anything. They discussed Beyonce to expired bus passes.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it's new, a little bit different.
These people have the answers, these random strangers.
Yeah, like how they
everyone just runs up to
like
them.
paparazzi run up to them.
Wow.
So yeah, they look a little shocked at first, but I mean, everyone responded really well to it in the video.
Yeah, like start calling on them individually.
Yeah.
Okay, you next, sir.
Yeah,
we'll give everybody a turn here. Let's be patient. That's
and
funny.
it's very easy to fool people that other people are important.
Yeah.
When you have microphones in the stand, and then you have the flags just standing there.
Yeah, imagine
you almost
someone,
think like someone important.
Yeah, imagine someone just walking by. They'd probably stop and say, "What's
Yeah, it's
going
funny.
on?" Yeah.
Jay Leno used to do a thing like that, kind of a jaywalking thing where he'd have a microphone set up. It was very funny.
All right. Well, moving on. Now we can talk about South Park. The TV show South Park returns tonight, and the show's first target of the season is none other than Colin Kaepernick.
Of course.
Kaepernick has received some criticism for kneeling during the national anthem, which he says he will do until what he says is extensive police brutality nationwide gets addressed. So,
or until he gets cut by the 49ers.
Yeah.
That's going to happen first, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, South Park does things like this all the time.
Oh,
It's really
yeah.
interesting to see how they...
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
If you've seen South Park, the movie, it was rated NC-17 when it first came out. They had to clean it up, a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to watch
And
that
we continue to talk about Colin Kaepernick. I feel. Just never ending. More people standing with him, more people against him.
It, yeah.
Earlier, we just talked about his jersey being used as a doormat in San Antonio.
I saw that, yeah.
So I think it's going to be a battle.
He got in the game the other night, but nobody's talking about that. He got in for one series at the end of the game.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, finally, some youth sports. They're supposed to be about participation in improving motor skills. Well, the highlight reel of a 9-year-old Australian rugby player shows that winning is at the top of his list.
Just trucking kids.
Yeah, take a look at this. The 9-year-old, he's easily passing attempted tackles.
He's pushing everybody down.
He's stiff-arming his opponents, but he's also really fast, so you see him kind of sidestepping some players with ease as well. So, I guess...
Okay, I saw this video.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yep. I saw this video on Facebook yesterday. I sent it to my good friend Eric Gonzalez. We've been childhood friends. When he was 9 years old, he had a mustache. He was the biggest, strongest kid I've ever seen in my life. This was him. I said, this is what it was like trying to tackle you when we were kids. And then everybody caught up to him and grew bigger and faster and stronger. But he was dominant for many years.
Yeah,
Look at him. Oh my gosh, that was harsh over there.
Yeah, proving ball is life.
I know, it's so funny. Good stories, Imani. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
5:52. When we return, Wes is going to check your forecast one more time. Coming up on the other side of the break here in the 5 o'clock hour.
All right, well, we'll talk about a growing fallout for Wells Fargo in the aftermath of a huge scandal where employees opened millions of fake accounts to meet aggressive sale goals.
Imani Payne is here for us this morning. She has more on this breaking story. Hi, Imani. Good morning.
Good morning, Chris and Heidi. Wells Fargo CEO John Stump tells CNBC that the employees who opened unauthorized accounts did not represent a flaw in the company's culture. But some employees say the pressure to perform well at the company can at times be too much.
Risking losing your job if you don't know how to meet your goals. That's guaranteed. If you don't meet your goals, you're out.
5,300 employees were fired after opening over 2 million bank and credit card accounts without customer permission. Now the company is dishing out around $200 million in fines. Heidi?
All right, thanks so much, Imani, for that report. Now, 7 people were injured, including a 12-year-old girl, when a vehicle crashed into a porch on Chicago's south side on Tuesday.
Yeah, made for an amazing scene. Imani Payne joins us now live in studio with more. Imani, good morning to you on this Wednesday.
Good morning, Chris and Heidi. The girl whose family identified her as Keshana Patterson was taken in very critical condition to a local children's hospital. She was walking to a candy store on the corner when she was struck by an SUV and pinned against the porch. Witnesses say before hitting the girl, the SUV first clipped 2 other cars.
She was like, "Oh my God, where that car going?" And then it jumped the curve and it was coming. And I turned and I see the little girl and I say, "That's the little girl." And then she was trying to like dodge it like a football player and it just mowed her over.
Police say the driver of the car that struck the girl was taken into custody. The cause of the crash, though, is still unknown at this time. Chris?
All right, thank you so much. Imani Payne reporting for us live in studio. Good morning, everybody. 6:49. Imani Payne joins us now in studio to talk what's trending. Good morning, Imani.
Good morning. Yeah, I have some fun stories today. We're talking
Okay.
about stuffed animals and a little bit of fashion. So let's go ahead and get started. So a group of European soccer fans were throwing things at one another on Sunday, but in this case, it was all for a good cause. Take a look at this.
Wow.
During a soccer match between 2 Dutch teams, a large group of fans decided to show their support for other visiting soccer fans who were also patients at a local children's hospital.
Oh, this is great.
So the fans decided to shower the kids from the children's hospital with hundreds of stuffed animals, and it's just something, you know, really sweet for them to do, because stuffed animals always help out during a hard time.
No
yeah,
kidding.
everyone needs
Yeah.
something to snuggle.
And soccer
Yeah.
fans slightly have a reputation, you know, things get a little wild. Some things they throw, I guess, at the games are a little crazy, but
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
wonderful. So
Yeah.
I
they-
love this.
Yeah, they kind of did what they're known for and then turned it into a total
Turned into a
positive.
good thing, though.
No
Yeah.
hooligans here. No soccer hooligans.
Right, and finally, there's nothing more beautiful than just having pure confidence, right?
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Who wore it better? Yes.
Yeah, well, a 19-year-old girl from India just proved that. Rishma just made her runway debut at New York Fashion Week, but the journey getting there wasn't easy. 2 years ago, she was attacked by family and friends in India. They actually poured acid on the model, resulting in her losing an eye.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, clearly the model didn't let that stop her. She got out there, she strutted her stuff on the catwalk. It's just a really nice story, you know, despite the hand she was dealt, she just kind of turned it
Oh,
into
I got to
something
learn more about this
beautiful
girl, yeah, and find out
Yeah.
if the family thought that, you know, she was doing something that wasn't pure or,
Yeah.
you know, was
Right, yeah.
embarrassing to the
Lots of
family.
rules, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
good, you know, good for her. Obviously,
Yeah.
she's found her dream, hopefully, and
Yeah, she
is
really
pursuing
turned it
it.
around, and yeah.
Man.
And that's another thing, is I love when the designers give people like this the ability to follow their dreams, because, you know, it's not easy being a model, you know, getting selected to walk New York Fashion Week.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
that's a real
right.
honor.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this is great, great stories. I love them.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, Imani, thank you so much. When we return, it'll be the 6 things you need to know before you go. Plus, Wes isn't done with the weather forecast. We told you we were going to play the Gaither Vocal Band singing the national anthem with the sun rising. Don't you forget how lucky you are to live in the great.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. We have a final look at our forecast right
Look
now,
at our
right?
hump day
Our hump
forecast,
day
in fact.
forecast, yeah.
It is a Wednesday here in Ben in the background. Our camera operator, he just I can't do it
Let's
on
just
Wednesday morning.
good